getting admission is not that difficult. After working in Germany for 2 years, you are entitled to permanent residence.
Really? Hi, my name is Jane. Welcome to my channel where I share content about studying abroad, my PhD journey, my lifestyle and motivation. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about studying abroad. And today, the country we are looking at is studying in Germany for free. So recently, I made a video informing people how to study in the US for free. But I understand that some people don't want to come to the US. They'll prefer to go to Germany or UK. So that's why I'm starting this new series where I'll be bringing people from different countries to give us information on how to study in those countries for free. And today we'll be looking at how to study in Germany for free for international students. As my subscribers know, I am studying in the US, not in Germany. So the best candidate for that is the person with me here, Clement Adediwura. Clement is an international student doing his PhD in Germany under free tuition and also with additional scholarship. So I'm going to be asking him different questions that I know that anyone that has intention of studying in Germany would like to ask, and he'll be answering us. Personally, I know that studying in Germany, like tuition is free in Germany. But what I don't know is how does this really work? Is it for everybody? Are there some schools where there's free tuition while some schools are not? So how does this really work?
Thank you, Jane, for having me. For every state universities in Germany, the tuition is free. We have like the public school and the private school. For the private, it is not free. So the level of education system in Germany, it's different state by state. So the state has the autonomous power to control their standards, the curriculum, and every other thing. So, however, all the state has free tuition. The only thing you have to pay is what we refer to as semester fee. Some states pay, some states don't pay. Like I'm in North Rhine-Westphalia, so we pay a semester fee, and this semester fee is 271 euros per semester. And what it entails is they give us a semester ticket, which enable us to travel within the states, free transportation, bus, train, tram, and within the state. So that is the benefit of the semester ticket. So, and then we pay additional 90 euros for the student, something like student union that we know in Nigeria, SUG. So together it is 273 euros. The maximum I've seen is 300 euros per semester. So it is basically tuition free.
That's nice. So this free tuition, is it only for like if you want to do your master's or your PhD? What if I want to go there for my bachelor's degree? Would I also get free tuition?
Yeah, it's also available for bachelors. Applying to Germany, it's just like applying to every other place. You need some basic requirements like the proof that you finished a level before the level you are applying for. For instance, if you're applying for a bachelor's degree, it is required that you must have completed your high school or whatever you call it from any country you're coming from. So it also applies to Germany. You have to provide proof that you finished a level before the level you are now going to. And there are basically two ways you can do the application. There's one through a platform called Uni Assist, and there is another one directly to the university. Uni Assist handles application for about 170 universities in Germany across all the states, while some universities prefer to interact with the candidate themselves. So depending on the ranking of the universities, as well as the number of applications they get yearly, so they modify their application process. For instance, some schools in the Bavaria region, they usually conduct interview for applicants, while some schools, once you just submit your document, they analyze it and they give you feedback. So in all, the Uni Assist charges application fee of 75 euros for the first time applicants. And if you now want to apply further for another course, they will charge you additional 30 euros. However, if you apply to the university directly, you don't have to pay application fee. But the difference is that some schools specifically instruct you to apply through Uni Assist because they don't want to go through the stress of this application, the stress of application. So But if you apply directly to the university, you won't pay. So for bachelors, you can apply directly, and you can also use a student assist. However, there are some courses that your O-level qualifications they feel is not up to the standard of Germany. So you are required to go through a pre something we call pre-degree. They call it student colleague year. So it's just like a 1 year training, whereby the final exam you write can now place you into university for your bachelor's. Also, if you have HND or HND in Nigeria, you can also use it to apply for bachelor's here in Germany as well. And for masters, from 2-1, we make you stand a good chance to get admission here when they do the conversion of grade. So, but some people get with 2-2. If you want to get admission with 2-2, you have to demonstrate that you have sufficient work experience in that field. And also, it depends on the course as well. Some courses, they require that you have first class in Nigeria, because by the time they do the conversion, so that it can scale up to the German standard. So all in all, the private university offers the option for those people who are not academically, their grades are not that good. So like 2-2 that wants to study maybe some courses that are competitive, so you can go to the private university, then you have to pay like 2,500 euros per semester. So that is the difference. Okay. Basically, you need language certificate, which is what you've mentioned. That is, if you're studying in English, you have to prove that you have to show proof of English proficiency. If you want to study in German, you have to show proof of your German proficiency up to B1 level. So you have to show the language certificate. Yes, the language is an issue, but it depends on the region you are, and your it also depends on your mission in Germany. For instance, if you're coming to study and your studies is in English, you won't have problem with your academics, because all your lectures will be in English. So you just have to study the course module very well to understand the mode of delivery. Some courses are 50% in English, 50% in German. So while applying, some people fail to pay attention to that clause, so they now have a problem. However, generally, you need to show that you have up to B1 level if you want to study in German. So which means if you don't have, you cannot study in that part. But if you want to study in English, you have to show English proficiency level. If you are in a big city like Cologne, Berlin, they are full of internationals, so they speak English. But if you are in a rural area, then to communicate within your environment, you have to know a bit of German. But however, I had no idea of German language when I was coming to Germany, and I came to a rural area, so I survived. So it's basically when I came, I started the language class. My university offers the language class, and I start attending. So with that, I can strike up a conversation with people, just basic conversation. How are you? What is your name? Where are you going to? Stuff like that. If you want to buy something in the supermarket, it's just basically for you to just say, to listen to what they are telling you in terms of how much you're going to pay. And if you don't understand, you can just look at the counter. There's always a counter, so you know that even though you don't understand how much you're going to pay, you're seeing how much you want to pay from the counter, and you can just do. But you can actually survive. It's about mindset. It's about the mindset you have towards surviving. That's all. Usually, every school teach in German and English. However, there are courses that are predominantly in German. Like, it is difficult to get bachelor's studies in English. They are most of the time 80% in German. However, there are international master's program, which is 100% in English. There are also some master programs that are 50% in English, 50% in German. There are also master programs that are 100% in German. So, however, every schools in Germany offer at least one program in English, but it might not be the program you really want. So you now need to search for university that offers that program you really want in English. So that's how you navigate that. Yes, in Germany, before you can get visa, you need to show that you can sponsor yourself through your living costs. So you need to show proof of living, that, as you rightly said. And this is called a block account. You need to block the sum of 10,300 euros. You need to block it in Germany, yeah. So you take the proof to embassies. That's what the embassy will use in giving you visa. If you don't have that, you won't be able to get the visa to come to Germany. And what they do is, when you are in Germany, they give you back the money you've paid. Uh, I think it is 861 euros per month. It is your money, but they give you month by month, so that they can ensure that, yes, you have means of living here in Germany and you're not going to be a liability. Yeah, if you don't have the money for block accounts, there are two options. The first is to get a sponsorship letter from someone who is already living and working in Germany. So basically, the sponsorship letter would clarify that this person will sponsor your living expenses while you are in Germany. The second option is to look for funding, which is scholarship. And the largest funding organization in Germany is DAAD, the Dutch Academic Exchange Service, which is really popular. Apart from Germany, they also sponsor scholarship in other African countries, also other continents as well. So I got the DAAD scholarship for my master's. So that was what I used in coming to Germany. I got the scholarship for my master's. Then when I finished my master's, I got another scholarship for my PhD. Yes, there are also some other scholarship that are, maybe, let me put it, local per se, which is specific to the university. Depending on the university you are, and depending on the collaboration of the department you are actually studying, they might have also other scholarship that you can access. However, the the funding differs. The DAD is the largest funding, like the highest you can get in terms of the stipend, the income. Because when you're an international student, you're also calculating how much am I getting from this scholarship body. So the DAD is the best you can get in Germany. And so every other funding might not be up to what the DAD pays, because aside the scholarship that the stipend, the monthly stipend the DAD gives you, they also pay for your health insurance, and they also pay for your flight ticket to and fro. Yeah, it's a bit tricky because the application depends on the country you are. So they have country specific programs. There, as a Nigerian citizen, there are two methods you can use. First, applying directly to DAD, and second, using the partnership they have with Nigeria. So they have a separate partnership with Nigeria, which is facilitated by PTDF. So what PTDF does is, PTDF is also a scholarship body in Nigeria. They also select people for funding. So PTDF will now select those who are German bound and hand them over to DAD. So DAD will now do another screening on those they have submitted, then pick the final winner. So that is what I went through. I first of all applied to PTDF. I was successful with PTDF, then I was now shortlisted by DAD. Another one is you apply directly to DAD, which with a program title, because you have to apply to a program. All the scholarship they are labeled according to program, according to the cohort they want to do. So there are other colleagues I met during the DAD conventions, so that they apply directly to DAD, because DAD sometimes have cooperation with some German university for specific courses. So with that, you have to be first apply to the university, then the university will now forward your details to DRD, then they now shortlist as well. So they hardly accept direct application unless through their cooperations.
Wow.
This has been really insightful, but the good news is that this is not the end of the video. There's going to be a part 2 of this video that I'll be posting 2 days after posting this one, and in that part he went into details talking about how to get your permanent residence after your studies, how to get accommodation, how to get visa. From his experience, he gave advice to potential applicants. He answered so many other questions, and I would not like you guys to miss the second part of this video. So please like the video, drop your comment, ask questions that you have, and also help me say thank you to Clement for his time, for answering all those questions. Just type thank you Clement on the comment section. Please share this video, because there are a lot of people that you know, your loved ones, your neighbors, your family, that can actually benefit from this video, but they don't know about these things. So make sure you share this video on your WhatsApp status, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Share the video, let it get to people, because you'll be helping somebody. So if you've not subscribed, please click the subscribe button to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you subscribed before but you didn't turn on notification bell, also turn on the notification bell so that once I post the second part of this video, you'll be notified and you come back and watch it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all in 2 days time. Enjoy yourself.